The four-day December foal sale kicked off at Park Paddocks on Wednesday, and Tattersalls sales director Jimmy George has high hopes for another successful year.
All the top sires are represented. We've got more than 200 foals by the current top 20 British and Irish sires. Galileo, Dubarwi, Frankel, they've all got foals in there. The Dubarwi colt out of Finscale BA, the great Finscale BA, I'd say he'd be up there amongst the highlights, and plenty out there to look forward to, as well as the proven sires. We've got the annual focus on the first crop sires as well, and I think they're a really good bunch. It's kind of hard to single out first crop sires. It's perhaps a little unfair to, but the second and third in the Guineas, when Night of Thunder won the Guineas, you had Australia and Kingman behind him. He won't have his first crop of foals until next year, but certainly Australia and Kingman got some lovely foals in this week. There'll be plenty of focus on them. It's always an intriguing aspect of the December foal sale, and I think this year there's some very high class first crop sires, so it all adds to the rich tapestry.
The Brook stud draft is always of interest to purchasers, and it was a colt from their draft of 16 which kicked off a busy week of selling when topping the opening session for a price of 48,000 guineas to Kate Barkley. The colt by Kalaki is from a family well known to the stud, being out of their homebred amicable terms and hailing from the further family of Riverman, Offshore Boom and Rock of Gibraltar. Lot 237, a Maywood stud consigned colt by the National Stud's first crop stallion Gregorian, also proved popular on day one. Having bred the stallion and sold him as a yearling in 2010 for 85,000 guineas, it was Rathaska Stud who invested the 47,000 guineas required to secure this colt out of a half-sister to Phoenix Stakes third Catch a Glimpse. One foal who, like many at today's sale, will be offered for resale as a yearling next year was Lot 328, who was knocked down to Tony O'Callaghan of Tallyho Stud for 43,000 guineas. The colt by Overbury stud stallion Delegator was consigned by Bearstone Stud, and his buyer stallion the purchaser described as making a good start to stud from limited opportunities, this year being responsible for classic hopeful Delectation amongst others. The sale has previously produced multiple Group 1 winners, and Jimmy George is hoping for more of the same this year after a solid start on day one.
Very importantly, the clearance rate would appear to be a little bit higher than this time last year, which I think is very encouraging for the rest of the week to come, for the 3 more days that we've got. It's a quality catalogue, it really is. Plenty for not just the pinhookers, but the guys that come here to buy horses to race on with. Shalar came from the foal sale, Blue Point this year, Top Godolphin 2-year-old, he was bought here by John Ferguson as a foal. So it's a twofold market. It's not just the pinhookers, the big outfits come here to buy to race on at times as well. So it is a very good catalogue.